We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
On today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is, from Pex Peppers, we have the Painapple. And it is a Reaper and Pineapple hot sauce. See, it's a very, very loose hot sauce. And let's see what we got here. It is, flavorful, extremely hot. Pineapple, wildflower, honey, and Reaper chili. Slightly sweet, mega spicy. So we have it for pizza, pork, or on everything. Not everything. Be careful, this is very hot. Not liable for misuse, blah, blah, blah. So this one, they're giving me 11 out of 10. I believe that is where the Wildberry Whoop-Ass was as well. But that one, like to just keep increasing. This one I haven't noticed that. It kind of goes right away to heat and then it just kind of levels off. So we have chili mash, vinegar, pineapple, honey. Now, for me, I would have liked that order to have been completely reversed. Pineapple, honey, vinegar, and Reapers, or possibly Reapers before vinegar. This one is one that really goes right to the bitter nature of super hots. And what's interesting is that a lot of Reaper products I have will emphasize the sweetness of that pepper. This one is not one of those, however. So you can see it does have some particulates in it, but it's very super loose. You can see right here. It's easy to oversauce with this, and that's not really something you want to do a lot of. Because the flavor will tend to just override everything else. I poured too much in the spoon too. Of course I did. Okay. Well, you're going to have to get an idea here. You can see it's this very nice rich red color. You can see there are little particles in there. And the way it pours, it smells just like super hot bitter. But the way it pours, you can see there's no restrictor cap or anything. It's kind of in a weird middle ground between something that needs a restrictor cap, but is chunky enough that would be a problem. And just the flow of the sauce is a little bit odd. So, but it does seem to hold together pretty well. So, all right, away we go. Right away. Right out of the gate, you get the super hot blast. No missing that. So a very bitterish aspect to it. There is, kind of like I said, a vague sort of tropical sweetness behind it, but it's not very pronounced. This is just more of a super hot punch right out of the gate. Very bitter. I do have a, like it's probably, I want to say it's probably a 3 right now, just from what I had right there. And by the time we get done with this, it'll probably be a little bit higher. But what I have is a Red Baron mini pepperoni pizza. Now, I know a lot of people out there are weird about pineapple on pizza, so let me address that now. First of all, yes. Second of all, I will put pineapple on pepperoni with no problem at all. I'm done with fresh pepperonis. I don't mind that. I kind of prefer it with ham, I think. Just because that's classic, right? Putting pineapple. Ooh. This one is really easy to oversauce with. Yeah. I might have just done that very thing. It's okay with pork. I have had it that way too. It's okay with chicken. I usually rather have other things, but there you go. All right. Let's start with this one. Kind of used it a little bit. This one's very pepperoni heavy, and the sweetness meshes pretty well. But this is just it just reads so bitter, which is unfortunate. You know, maybe that's why Wildberry read so much hotter to me, is because I kept eating it. It tasted so good. That, I think, is probably the best sauce I've had from PAX. This one, I put down a little bit, actually, downrange. I don't love the bitterness of Super Hots. And this one is very immersed in that. I got a new microwave and it does really funky things to these pizzas. This is mostly a rock, so I'm going to just eat the toppings. Well, I'm going to try. They're kind of fused together. Is this the sound your pizza should make? Stupid microwave. Alright. I'm a good 4 right now. Pushing its way to a 5. But this heat also, it seems to be leveling off a little bit. So, as you can see, this has not been an easy sauce for me to use. It both has the scorch I don't mind, but the bitter that comes with it, I just have a little problem with. I might use this to spike other sauces. I'm not even sure they make this anymore, actually. But I like the idea, but I think they just really approach this the wrong way. Lead with pineapple and honey. Those should be, to me, a lot more dominant. Because it's like there's a good tasting sauce in here I'm trying to get out, but it's just overpowered by the Super Hot. So I would put this more as an okay sauce. Valiant effort, but it just needed to have a lot more of one of those two sweetnesses. Personally, I would have ran up the pineapple a lot higher. Pineapple habanero does well. I don't see very many pineapple Carolina Reapers, and I think that could have been a winner here. Punch up the honey a little bit. A little salt would have actually helped a lot in here too. There's no salt listed in this, so it just feels like they could have. This could have been developed a little bit more, I guess. So, and I'll just kind of leave it there. But there it is, the Peck Peppers Painapple. Now go forth
in peace to serve the flame.